Good morning. I'm about to move this truck right now so we can get out this sun a little bit. And we on our way right now. We on our way to do our thing. We on our way to do our thing. You already know how we do in the morning. We got to get that coffee bad. All beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Guys, thank you so much for that. All the views and likes and subscribes that I've been getting from my videos lately. Honestly, what I've been doing, right, is just chilling. Sometimes I get on camera and I get a little nervous. But right now I'm just looking at it as another ancestor in my view, and it definitely helps. I'm a very shy person. Y'all would never know that. Very, very shy. But let's get on it. We about to get our coffee. We about to get it going. Drop down there. Tell me what kind of coffee you drink. See, I like that dark roast, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I go right to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trying to do a little something with Dunkin' right now. So I show up. I'm manifesting something with Dunkin' right now. So I show up. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And we know our plant is in the works right now in a way of leaving from here to go to California. And somebody asked me a question on my Reddit. And please, guys, if you don't have a Reddit, I urge everyone to go on Reddit, get a Reddit, you know, engage on Reddit. It's a beautiful thing. Let me put my seatbelt on. That's a smart thing. But somebody asked me, why in the world is somebody buying a plant from you from California when they are like weeds in California? And I said, people don't buy my plants, they buy my brand. They buy the care and the love that they know that I put into my plants. It's not about a product. It's never about a product, guys. Always think about that. Always know that and understand that. It's not about a product. That's not why we choose to go to this store instead of this one, this supermarket instead of this one. It's about the brand. It's about a love. It's something that they have that the other one doesn't have. It's a natural, organic energy that a place has. So that's what it is. I have a lot of customers. I've had a lot of customers in California. I love California so much. Beautiful, beautiful people. Californians, you guys really understand plants. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Beautiful, beautiful people. We almost there. Look, y'all know every time I get close to the Dunkin' Donuts, I get the jitters. I start getting the jitters a little bit. We almost there. Almost. We're gonna be there in a second. So today, what I'm gonna be doing, I'll do a video on it, is just pruning up my plants. There are a few leaves that don't look perfect, and you know what we do at Peace and Plants? We like to make all of our leaves perfect. It's not make them perfect. We want them to be all perfect. And sometimes it doesn't really matter what you do. You might get a leaf that is a bit deformed. You might get some nitrogen deficiency. You may get a lot of your smaller leaves. Sometimes you may want to cut them off of your plants, and I'll explain that in the video later. And that's because of energy. We always speak about energy. We talk about energy, 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 and it stems from our plants. The energy stems from the plants. So those lower leaves, sometimes the smaller lower leaves, you may see a yellowing, and the leaf might turn almost white. And it's okay to go ahead and cut that off. It's all right to go ahead and cut that off. You don't want to really see too much of that with our gigantic leaves. See, because you had enough time to enhance the beauty of these leaves. We don't want to see too much confusion with the larger leaves. Always remember that. Yeah. So now we in line. But like I said, yeah, the video later on we'll talk about a few things. I'm going to do a house plant garden maintenance and gardening maintenance, and this is something that a lot of us are shaky about. We don't know exactly what to do when it comes to gardening inside gardening. And it's pretty much the same, but it's very, very different. So you want to, it's a very clean process, right? Very, very clean process. You don't want to see any insects. You don't want to see anything on the inside. When you're gardening outside, if you have your perennials, you have your veggies, your trees, whatever, your fruit bearing trees, you want to see bugs, you want to see worms, you want to see microbes and things like uh, all kinds of organisms that are beneficial to breaking down energy and giving food to the plant. So it's very, very important. Very important. There's a line in the line. There's a line. And going back to the yellowing of the leaves, a lot of us feel as though, oh my goodness, I'm not doing something right. But if you heard what I just said, 9 times out of 10, you're doing exactly the right thing. It's just about the energy. You want to, it's a process of elimination. You say, hey, okay, I have 10 leaves here, and seven of them are perfect. I have three of them that don't look like they're going to make it. So you go ahead and you cut them off. Because if you don't, what happens is plants naturally are trying to rejuvenate. They are naturally trying to give energy to sources of itself. Okay. So when you don't cut off parts of itself that is not, rejuvenating as much or doesn't look as nice, you kind of stunt the growth of your larger leaves. You stunt the growth of your plant. You stunt the beauty. You won't see the actual beauty of your plant if you leave those leaves on because it's focusing on trying to rejuvenate, which it will not. A lot of times you notice and it will not. That's why we're here. Plants are very intelligent, right? But we're here to make the process easier for them. It's not just about what they can do for us. We're here to help them along their process, especially when they're in the house. Um, that's unnatural to have a plant in the house. We all know that, right? That is unnatural to have a plant in a pot. All plants belong in the ground somewhere. So that is why we always replicate what they need, what they want, and we give it to them. It's very, very important. It's ordering time. See, they quiet right now. They like, oh, it's peace and plants. He here, y'all. He here. They look. I'm telling you, the energy in there is so positive and beautiful. It's amazing. I mean, I love the people in here, and I see each and every one of them doing so many great things in life. This is just a stepping stone. Always remember that, guys. It's always just a stepping stone. Always just a stepping stone. Don't ever let anybody tell you something that is not true to you. Don't ever let anyone try to hold you to something that you are no longer. You have the power to guide that. Don't let them do it. Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let it happen. It's not about the physical strength. It's always about the art of war. The art of war. It's always about the art of war. It's a quiet process. It's a quiet come up. We got Duncan, y'all. Good morning. I'm here enjoying the morning with y'all. Peace and plants. How you doing this morning? I'm doing good. That's good. Can I have a large hot coffee, extra cream and sugar, please, and extra and cream, caramel flavor? Okay, anything else? That's all. Okay, all right, thank you. They like this boy come all the time. You don't know what he want by now. Damn, what's up with the bull? So always remember that. Don't ever let anybody try to stomp you down. And again, I had something on Reddit. I don't, I'm gonna say his name. It don't matter. Look, look, look. If you're not putting energy toward what you're doing daily, you're a has been anyway. So Joey Jihad, a lot of us don't know who Joey Jihad is in the world, but a lot of us do know who Joey Jihad is. And he thought it was cool to go on Reddit and try to stomp down my creation that I've been creating for years. Tried to make a fool of me on my own network, on my own channel on uh, Reddit. But you know what? You always stand firm. Always stand firm. And I humbly stood firm and spoke truth. Humbly, humbly stood firm. It's very important. That is very important. Don't let nobody try to stop on your shine. And you know what? Sometimes we have to get tougher skin. Sometimes we have to get tougher skin. Because look, when you're doing great things, when you're doing bad things, there's always going to be somebody to say something. So whatever you're doing, you better be doing it. And somebody is going to come and tell you that you should be doing the opposite thing. But you got to stand firm at all times. Stand firm. Don't let nobody try to put their expectation on you. Don't let anybody try to put what they want to do in life on you. You are here for a reason. You have a personal relationship with the Creator. Only you. And that is sacred. That's a sacred space. That is a sacred place. That is a place of understanding and a place of teaching and learning. That is a very sacred space that you are the only one who can allow people in. You have the keys to that place. Not me, not your mom, not your dad, not the boy down the street. You have the keys to all of that. It's up to you. Be careful about who you give your keys to. And I'm telling you, the way of nature and gardening and being organic and stuff like that, I'm telling you, it definitely helps. It's a foundation. It's a nice blanket to reaffirm you always and to put you back in gear and calm you down in those times of craziness. You know what I'm saying? In those times of absolute absurdity. Nature is something that calms you, refocuses you, adds 20 years to your life because of the way you think. And you have less anger. You have a lot less confusion in your life because of the way you think. You're adding years to your life. It's true. Most of the people in my family, personally, most of the women in my family live for a very long time. On my mother's side, an extremely long time. What does that have to do with? You got to look into our culture, into Aniyamwiya. Again, guys, if you don't know, that's a term that they call us. Uh, that is the actual term. We are real people, Aniyamwiya. But the new term, the new age term is Cherokee, Cherokee Indian. But you think about the ways of Aniyamwiya and you think about the ways of my people, and you understand the power, you understand the strength, you understand why these women lived for so long, how they thought, and why they did what they did. Very important. Very important. You live longer when you think better. You live longer when you eat better. Anything better, you live longer. Do it better. Do everything better. Do everything better. Your life depends on it. Guys, also make sure to check out my apparel. It's shooting out this world. I'm telling you, it's shooting out the woodworks right now. I'm really appreciative. I'm so thankful to everyone who has made a purchase. Thank you so much for believing in the apparel, for seeing the vision within the apparel. Thank you so much for being there with me. We're at peaceandplantsllc.org. peaceandplantsllc.org. Check out the apparel. Check it out. Check it out. Check him out. All right, it's us. It's us. It's on us. It's on us. Good morning. All right, good. There you go. All right, it's on us. See, the energy is beautiful. Thank you. All right, the energies are beautiful. Always. All right, you too. Energies are beautiful. Always. 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 See that? We get in and we get out. That's what we do. We get in and we get out. I ain't got time for all that sitting there holding up the next person. So you say your greeting and you keep it moving. You create your ritual. Listen, that's what I was talking about in that other live. The live from yesterday. Listen, you create a ritual, a positive ritual, and you stick to it. You become a heartbeat in the world. Everybody can do it. We can all do it, but you just got to stick to what you're doing. You become what you want to be by repetition. You almost got to become like a robot to your own words, a slave to your own ritual. That's the only way that it'll work, but it has to be positive. If it's not positive, it won't last. See, I believe in positivity. I believe in doing things the right way. I believe in honor. I believe in love. And the only way for manifestations to stay, it's not just about making them come, because you can make them come, but for them to stay, it has to have a positive intention. It has to. Look around. Look around what you see in the world right now. Look at the things that you see falling, the systems that you see falling, that started on destruction, that began on confusion. Look at all of this stuff happening in the world right now. Always go to the history of everything. Go to the history of it. See where it started. How did it start? What was the intention? That is very, very important. How a thing started is that intention. The intention must be pure. You see these botanical gardens and stuff like that? I don't think they're going out of style. I don't think so. These national parks and things like that, I don't think so. I think they're here to stay. So always think about that, guys. I'm about to shoot into my next journey right now. Stay tuned for our video on the houseplant maintenance that I'm going to do a little later. I will give you guys a heads up. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so that you can know what's going on. You know when I'm dropping what. What is he doing? When is he doing it? All right. Much love. Much love. And peace and plants, y'all.